Hello everyone, this is Lucretia Hayes and I'm coming today to have a short word with my ladies. Um, some of you have been listening to the Blog Talk Radio show. You know that there's just a push right now for building women, causing them to walk into wholeness with or without being married, with or without children, all of that. There are so many things that affect us as women. There are so many challenges that we have. But the primary issue with women is not the things that happen outside of us. It's the things that happen inside of us. And so because there's just so much that goes on, and because there's just so much temptation to get wrapped up in the drugs and the men and the bopping or whatever, I have launched The Awakening, which is all about waking women up to how beautiful, how whole, how complete, how intelligent, how loved you already are. I want to invite you over to Blog Talk Radio .com// Lucretia Hayes, and that's how you get to my show. I ask you to follow and subscribe there, and to also follow us on Facebook, my women's coaching program, Your Healing Partner. So that's Facebook.com/ Your Healing Partner. It's important that you surround yourself with the information that's going to help you change your life. Change is not easy by any means, and so you need all the tools that's available to you to have that good life, right now. You don't have to wait for ages and ages until you're 80 or 90 to walk into wholeness or completeness. You can have wholeness right now. You can be healed right now. If you've been abused, I've been there. If you've been let down, mistreated, if you've gone through some things, trust me, I understand where you are. If you're doubting yourself, if you don't even see anything good in you because of the way you were raised, you weren't raised with love, you weren't raised with affirmation or validation or anything that you may have felt like you needed or deserved, then I've been there. And I'm telling you that no matter where you come from, God has a better future in store for you. You have to choose to surround yourself with better. You have to choose to do something different. If you keep doing what you've always done, then there's no point in complaining when you get what you've always gotten in past times. But if you want something different, something new, if you want to walk in wholeness, surround yourself with people who are walking like whole women. If you want a career, surround yourself with career-minded women. If you want to be married, begin to learn what it is a wife is supposed to be, and be that before the man comes, But before we do anything, we have to get our vertical relationship right. What's going on inside of us and what's going on with us and God, that has to be right before we add all these people, all these things, all these desires to our lives. It's important that you're whole. Do you know why it's so important? Because someone is watching you. You may feel like the most unimportant, insignificant person in the world, but even if it's not your kids, there are some people in the world that's watching you. They may say they don't want you to succeed, but they're hoping that you will, to give them a reason to believe, to give them a reason to hope, because they've lost hope. Everybody can't lose hope. Somebody has to keep believing that wholeness is possible, healing is possible, joy is possible, happiness is possible, and it's not dependent upon what is happening in your life. It's dependent upon what God has already done for you. I want to see women whole enough that if I never get a husband, if I got to sell out, if I got to show my naked body online just to get some likes and loves and some dates, then I don't want it. I'm okay with being who I am. The things that we do as women for attention, for love, and for money is shameful. It's shameful because we don't have to do that. It took me a while to learn that our God is a God that owns all of this. He is creator of heaven and earth. The earth is the Lord's, the fullness thereof. He owns the cattle of 1,000 hills. If he got as my friend Kenna used to say before she passed, if he has to sell one of his cattle to take care of my needs, then it ain't no thing, because he owns it all. He's our Father. He's going to see to you. But you have to give him space to do it, and you have to be willing. You have to be like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They told this king, this was a fearsome king, but they told him, our God is able to deliver. But if he don't deliver, I'm still not going to bow down and serve you. I'd rather die with my integrity. I'd rather starve to death with my integrity. I'd rather sit in a house with no furniture, no lights, no gas on with my integrity than to sell out to you. for these few things to be supplied for me, but one day I got to give count to this man, this creator, my father. You know, keep in mind who you belong to at all times, ladies. Live your life as queens, because your daddy, he runs this. And he may not seem like he's always paying attention, but trust me, there's nothing about you that's unknown to him. There's nothing about you that makes him turn away from you or hate you. He loves you so much, and way more than you will ever know. In fact, every fiber of your being is saturated in his love. In fact, he knows even the numbers of hairs on your head. You see your hair when it comes out in the comb as just a handful of hair that came out in the comb. God knows the number. He knows that was number 117, and this one was 2,317,000, and this one right here was 460. And he knows what number of hair is coming out of your head. He loves you that much. He's engraved your name in the palm of his hand. You don't get any more love than that. Every tear you shed, he bottles it and sets it before himself as a memorial. You want life to be easy? How about choosing rather to have a life that's meaningful? Because life's not easy no matter what decisions you make. Do you think it's easy to lay down with a man that you don't want to pay your bills? No, you're not happy like that. Do you think it's easy to be disrespected, called bitches and whores and all of that? No, you're not happy like that. So then, even if serving God is not always making you happy, aren't you used to that already? Sometimes you got to sacrifice, and sometimes you got to cry, but you're crying with your integrity. You're crying with the ability to hold your head up. You're crying knowing that this right here is going to work an eternal reward. Whereas when you sell out, all you got is the shame of not even wanting to spend time by yourself anymore, because you're so hurt and you can't believe the things you're doing. You know that there's more to you than this. You're not just a whore. You're not just a big butt. You're not just big breasts. You're not just a pretty face. You're not just a stripper. You're not just these different things. You're not just some married man's plaything on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday when his wife is at church or at work or something like that. You are a woman that was made in the image of God, and that's who you are. But until you see who you are, until you see that God formed you lovingly, you're not an accident. It don't matter if your mom and daddy loved each other, it was a one-time thing in the back of a car and you just happened to show up. God did that because he loved you, and he said he wanted you to come into this existence of being. But you got to see it for yourself. Can't nobody else make you see it. Can't nobody else make you respect you. That's got to be your choice. Again, join us at facebook.com/your healing partner, and over on blogtalkradio.com/Appreciate Hayes. You know, I'm looking forward to pouring into you ladies. I love you. God bless.